going on, you guys? Ryan from Wadfigs here. Welcome back to another edition of Mail Call. Seems like it's the only video I make now, but we've been getting a lot of figures in the mail. This one specifically comes from Amazon, and it's one of these weird packages we get every now and then. Sort of kind of difficult to open, but there's no tape on it. I mean, it's kind of like glued down. So here we go. It's actually quite easy, and it's actually cool how they wrap these. Show you right there. And as you can see inside, we've got the brand new Cactus Jack. This has to be one of the most sought out figures currently. I'm gonna need my box cutter because this is getting pretty annoying. You know, it's always cool when they take the extra measure to, you know, wrap the figure and make sure it's all good, but sometimes maybe enough is enough, and I feel like this is just maybe a little bit more than necessary. But here we've got the Cactus Jack. Now, I do have a Cactus Jack. It is an Elite custom made from the Elite 17 Mankind, and that one has a cloth shirt on it, and I'm actually going to be swapping the two so that the Elites can have the cloth shirt to make it look way better. But we're going to be taking a closer look at this thing because it's been a while since we've gotten the last Cactus Jack, which was the ringside exclusive, which was 2013, I believe, a very long time ago. So of course we're going to take a closer look at this guy right here, and let's see if he's just as good as the ringside one. Here we have both of the Cactus figures. On the left here is my custom using the Mankind lower body, the Ralph's, I believe, figure clothing shirt, and just some Dean Ambrose arms, I believe. And then we've got the Mattel version there on the right. Now the biggest difference being the tights. This one has the sweatpants and then the shoes. This one has the tights and the boots. But the Cactus Jack figure here comes with a do not enter stop sign. And he also comes with his signature flannel, which is very cool. And they do have the same head scan. Now granted, the Mattel, this one is painted a little bit darker, the hair and whatnot. This one has a plastic shirt. This one has the much better cloth shirt. The arms also doesn't have the scar, while the new one actually does. So what I think I'm going to be doing is swapping these shirts by cutting this one off, putting this one on, and maybe swapping one of the hands, though I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's definitely going to upgrade this guy. And taking a look at the really cool tights, the Cactus design, let's get a zoom in on that. Looks really, really cool. Also the snake skin boots, really, really nice. So we're going to be upgrading this Cactus Jack, I believe, and you guys let me know what you guys think I should do with this one, if I should put back together Mankind or what. But let's go ahead and swap the parts. And here is Cactus with the new shirt, which I really like. I think it is very much a big improvement on the Cactus. He now can actually bend his torso, even though the torso he comes with, which I will actually show you guys, is not the greatest bending torso in the world. Here it is. You could use this for Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen if you wanted to. But I gotta say that the shirt was a wise investment a while ago, I should say, because at the time I wanted to make a Cactus Jack custom, which I made because Mick was not signed to a deal yet. And now I have a perfect Cactus with the actual Mattel parts and the custom shirt, which I very much do like. I decided to keep the hands the way they were. I was going to swap them, but I decided not to. I just like the way this looks. It differentiates from my other Cactus with the long pants. But here's the Cactus. I think it looks really good. We have another package here. This one actually comes from eBay. I'm really much looking forward to this. We got a lot of cool figures in here, so let's cut this open. I don't think I've ever done it like that. That was pretty pointless. But we are going to, as always, get the package that is inside a package. And we're going to do this again because it's kind of fun. There we go. Alright, so we already got our first item falling out here. And as you can see, this is the Elite 17 John Cena with the purple, I believe, Elite 7 t-shirt, which is really cool. I'll get into this Cena in a little bit, but very excited for this guy. We've then got two more in here, actually. We're going to save that one for last. Here we've got a pretty basic one. It's not a basic, but regardless. And inside we have, I believe, what is the... Man, I'm not going to remember the series. 30-something, I think. I could be wrong. Daniel Bryan. This is actually a fix-up. It has the really nice basic head scan. And I think I've actually done this fix-up on my channel before, but this is a pretty nice addition to my Bryan collection right there. Looks really nice. And then finally, now this one is really special because now technically I have owned this figure twice, but I actually gave it to friends as a birthday present twice, and this is my first time actually owning it for myself. So there we go. Try not to actually cut the figure or anything like that. And as you guys can see, I think his hat fell out. We've got the Defining Moments Shawn Michaels. This is a pretty rare figure. Now, what's crazy about this is the deal I got. And I'm actually going to clear out the ring a little bit so we can take a look at this figure. Because this figure can go from upwards to $50 to even $60, which is what I'm seeing at now. And I got it for $35, I think it was. Let me actually double check here. Yeah, it was $35 I got this for, and it's $35 would be a good deal without the accessories, but with the accessories, I mean, it's incredible. You've got the hat, you've got the cloth jacket, which is super nice. Really like that. And then he also has his vest, so if I just want to not use HBK with the jacket or anything, I can just swap this one on here, and that's pretty nice. And then you've got the figure itself. Now, I will be swapping the head scan because I really dislike this head scan. Just the way it's painted, I'm not a fan of. But other than that, you know, it's a really nice figure. The tights, taking a look at the design, super nice. And this is just an iconic attire when he faced Undertaker at WrestleMania 25, which is one of my, if not my favorite WrestleMania match of all time. Really nice, really different from all the other Shawn Michaels figures, and the color scheme and the way it was made, and I just really like this Shawn Michaels, so happy I have this. And then you've got Cena here, which this is, and it might actually be the only Cena Elite that I've actually never owned before. And I've always wanted it because the shorts are really cool, and I'm probably going to be swapping out the head scan, but he's got the black wristbands, which are really cool, but he doesn't have the upper armband, which, I don't know, maybe I will swap the arms to sort of have him that, but the shorts are really cool, sort of like a digital camo design. Love the design. And then the shoes are also painted really nicely with the white, black, and red. So really big fan of this eBay package. I was waiting for these for a little bit, and I'm happy I got them. Here we've got all three of them again. Bada boom. So we're going to be doing fix-ups later on, I believe, but let's go ahead and move on to something else. Alright, you guys, here we have another package. This one actually coming from eBay, another one that we're going to be doing a fix-up with, but we do have two figures in here, so let's cut this open. I actually haven't owned one of these figures. The other one I have a couple of times, actually. Oh, hey, there's actually a hole in here, so we can rip it open. Anyways, taking a look at the first figure that we're actually going to be doing a fix-up on, we've got this basic Yoshi Tatsu. I do have the Elite, which is exactly what we're going to be fixing up. We're going to be swapping the head scans. I want to give a shout out to Ginati, who actually did this a while ago, I think, and ever since then I've wanted to do that swap. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing, so full credit to him for the inspiration. This Yoshi looks really nice. We'll take a closer look at it once we swap the parts. And then we've got the Elite 24 Wade Barrett in here, and I'm happy about this one because it actually came fixed up with the hands as well as the forearm, which actually looks painted on. But I don't have a Wade, I don't think I have a Wade Barrett, or I might, and I don't use it a lot. And I like this attire way more in the red and the British UK flag, whatever, in the middle. Nice looking figure, but we're going to go ahead and swap the Yoshi Tatsu, get this head scan on the Elite, which is going to look way better, as well as the arms and the armband sleeves. So we're going to do that right now. Alright, you guys, we have two packages here. One comes from Burnout Inc., the other comes from eBay. This actually came with a hole in it, which is never good, and there's really no protection on the figures besides the package. But as you can see, we've got the old Hart Dynasty figures, and we're actually going to be doing a fix-up, and this is actually my first time owning these. I've never had these basics before, and they seem to be in good condition. I'm going to be swapping the newer Tyson Kidd head scan onto this basic, just because, I don't know, I want it to look modern. This attire is actually really nice, so to put the modern day Tyson Kidd head scan on it, I think that'll look pretty good. Also got D.H. Smith here, which is also nice looking. I had the Elite at one point, but no longer do. Alright, now we've got Burnout Inc.'s package as my camera died. Oh my god, I want to open this so badly, so. Alright, here it is. Alright. I don't know why I use these envelopes anymore. They get so dusty. I should stop using those, but this is the basic, obviously. He didn't send me a broken figure. I actually got the basic parts and then the Holy Grail. And I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, we've actually got the money in the briefcase I sent him to send the money. But here we've got the Punk right here, and we are going to unveil the custom, even though he has reviewed it on my channel for the first time. And here, oh, more tape. It is, wow. Here is the custom, the CM Punk Macho Man custom, which I had him made me. This is absolutely beautiful. It doesn't, I say this about Chase's work all the time, but it doesn't look painted on, which, this looks like a real Mattel figure, and it's crazy, and we'll take a closer look at it once I charge my camera, but I just wanted to get it out of the packaging because this is absolutely beautiful, and we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at this, maybe compare it with the basic as well, and we're going to do that right now. Here we've got the Punk figure. We're going to be taking a look at the figure itself, but before we start, I want to give you guys sort of a rundown of the base parts. The head scan is from the Battle Pack with Vince McMahon. I'm not sure if it was that exact series, but it's the same head scan. It's a beautiful head scan. I believe the body, the base of the figure was, I can't remember the exact series, but it was Best of Pay-Per-View one. I know that one. I'll have it here again. And then the knee pads are from the Macho Punk, which obviously is right here. And then the rest was painted up by Chase. But let's go ahead and take a look first at the tattoos on his shoulders that he painted on. You've got the Pepsi one right here. Most people use decals for these. He texted me and said he wanted to paint it. I said go right ahead, and it looks phenomenal. There's the Pepsi one right there, and the Cobra tattoo on the other side as well, which I know he told me was a pain to get at first, but it looks amazing. Then we get onto the trunks, comparing it with the Mattel one. The stars look great. You know, they're not going to be perfect because obviously it's such a intricate design, even though it looks simple, but they look absolutely perfect to me, and I love it. I even like the pink he used. In fact, it kind of looks the same, but the one he wore in real life right here is a little brighter, a little more pink than the figure, which looks great. Getting to the back. Back looks amazing as well with the CM Punk and the 2 stars on the side. Then we get onto the knee pads, which are from the Mattel, and then you got the kick pads here, which look really, really nice. Yellow on the back. The front part is white, which looks very, very clean. His paint is just so smooth. It looks like a Mattel figure. Then on the back, you've got the white stars. So, easily up there is one of my favorite customs. This looks amazing. I knew as soon as I asked for this attire, he would do a great job because, you know, it's a pretty simple concept design with just the stars, the name, and the stars and whatnot. But I feel like with the colorway, with the white, which is a hard color to paint, and pink and whatnot, he did a great job. And I really appreciate Chase for making me this custom. So go ahead, check him out. His channel is going to be linked down below in the description. This Punk's amazing. I can't wait to get some more pics of it up on my Instagram and whatnot. But let's go ahead and move on to something else. Alright, you guys, closing out this episode of Mail Call, we have got some fix-ups. I did do the Tyson Kidd fix-up, as you can see right here. Now, I'm going to have to find that basic head scan, because this one just makes it look like he has no neck, and it's kind of annoying. But I also swapped the small knee pads that Chase sent me that were on the original Punk Elite and put them onto here so he can actually, you know, bend his knees, because the large ones really prevented him from doing that. But this looks very nice. Looks great with D.H. Smith, so I can kind of use these guys together. This looks really cool. Really happy to get these. Good deal also. Only $16 for both, so that was nice. And then we've got the Yoshi Tatsu, which is nice, but I'm going to have to torso swap Yoshi because I don't know why his torso is acting up. I'm going to have to torso swap the Yoshi because the arm skin tone that they used, the skin tone they used on the arms and the face is actually more of the Matador skin tone, so it kind of stands out a lot. But regardless, this Yoshi head scan is very nice. The arms are really cool, and I'm going to have to find that Matador figure. They are pretty cheap, the Elites, but and swap the torso so that the skin tone can match and whatnot. So a little bit disappointing, but I still like the parts on the Elite. And then finally, we get into something I didn't really bring up, but I did fix my Austin Aries Elite. The last one I showed you guys was good. I liked it, but I prefer this one. This one to me looks way nicer. So the Daniel Bryan body I've got instead of the Y2J. I just removed all of the logos instead of some of them. I almost fell. Then we've got the smaller knee pads, the Austin Aries arm, a small elbow pad, and then I've got the Tyson Kidd lower knee, which is actually why you'll see soon I ordered another Elite Tyson Kidd, because I swapped the knee, I kept the middle part, and then I put on a black boot so it matches Aries ring design that he has on all of those attires. And I think that's going going to do it for this edition of Mail Call. We got a lot of stuff here, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like as always, and if you're not already, subscribe, and also make sure you stay tuned to the next one. Goodbye.